He was gone for over 2 decades. No answers, no suspects, no trace, until someone, sitting at their computer, opened Google Maps and saw something that had been hiding in plain sight. This is the true story of William Moult, the man who disappeared, and how a satellite solved the mystery the police couldn't. It was a Thursday night, November 7th, 1997, in Lantana, Florida. A 40-year-old mortgage broker named William Earl Moult had just left a nightclub around 11 p.m. He called his girlfriend and said he was on his way home. He wasn't drunk, friends said, maybe a little buzzed. He got in his white 1994 Saturn SL and drove off into the darkness. He never made it home. At first, it was a missing persons case, but soon it became something deeper. Police searched the area. His girlfriend, family, co-workers, all questioned. Helicopters scanned the air. Divers checked nearby canals. Nothing. No car. No wallet. No body. Just gone. He had vanished without a trace. Days turned into weeks. Weeks turned into years. Eventually, William Moult was added to the cold case files. Forgotten by the media. Forgotten by the world. 22 years later, it's now August 2019. A man named Barry Fay was checking Google Maps for directions in his neighborhood. He zoomed in on a suburban pond behind his old house in Wellington, Florida, when something caught his eye. It looked like a car, a white shape submerged beneath the water, barely visible, faded, blurred, but definitely not normal. He messaged a local resident. They flew a drone over the pond, and what they saw sent chills down their spine. Under the murky water was a car, a real one, submerged, sunken, forgotten. Police were called. Divers were sent in. When they pulled the vehicle from the pond, it was clear. It had been there for decades. Inside were skeletal remains. Dental records confirmed it. It was him, William Earl Moult, missing since 1997. His white Saturn had somehow driven off the road and straight into the pond behind a housing development that hadn't even existed when he went missing. And the most chilling part? The car had been visible on Google Maps for years. You could zoom in and see it. People had driven by, walked by, lived by it, and no one ever knew, until one day, someone looked closely enough. The discovery raised more questions than it answered. Did he fall asleep at the wheel? Did he crash, trying to avoid something? Was it truly an accident, or something more? Police found no evidence of foul play. But after 22 years, much of the truth had dissolved into mud and rust. For his family, the discovery brought closure and heartbreak. Closure because the unknown had finally ended, but heartbreak because the truth had always been right there, hidden under a still pond, waiting. And what if no one had ever looked? What if no one had ever zoomed in? Would William Moult still be just missing? This isn't just a story about a car in a pond. It's a story about the new eyes of the internet, about how everyday people with a laptop, a satellite map, or a social post can uncover the truths the world forgot. William Moult wasn't found by detectives. He wasn't found by dogs or divers. He was found by a pixel, a shadow on a screen, a digital ghost. And maybe, just maybe, there are more shadows out there waiting to be seen. If this story chilled you, if it made you zoom in a little closer, then don't forget to subscribe for more true stories that expose the hidden, the haunting, and the unresolved. And remember, some secrets aren't buried deep. They're just ignored. Remember to like and subscribe.